Hi, I'm Tom Gleason, and it's a pleasure to be part of this GRIP session. I'm going to talk today about how to strengthen groundwater curriculum for sustainability, anti-racism, equity, and diversity. And this has been in collaboration with Viviana Ray at University of Pisa in Italy, as well as Crystal Ning, just starting a collaboration on these topics from University of Minnesota. And I want to start by acknowledging that I live and work on the land of the Lekwungen-speaking people, on whose traditional territory my University of Victoria stands, and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wasanich people, on whose historic relationship with the land continues to this day. So my motivations for this strengthening of curriculum come from two perspectives. First, I'm interested in strengthening how we incorporate what's called EDI in Canada, equity, diversity, and inclusion, sometimes called JEDI in the United States or DEI in other places. First is the importance of EDI in professional practice, of working with diverse teams. Second, in Canada and in other kind of settler colonial countries, is the phenomenon of environmental racism. So this photo here is emblematic of environmental racism in Canada. This is First Nations people playing road hockey on the place where they live, their reserve, which is right beside the largest chemical factories in Canada, causing significant pollution. These issues really came to bear for me in the last year during the Black Lives Matter demonstrations and the acknowledgement of systemic racism in our institutions and cultures, which really motivated me in this work. My second motivation around the sustainability science is really the growing awareness of the climate emergency that we are in, that we are in the large climate demonstrations that happened just before the COVID crisis, and the ever-increasing volume and diversity and strength of the whole world of sustainability science. So I wanted to bring these two things into groundwater hydrology more explicitly. So some people find all these big problems very daunting, and I do too. So for me, I try to think about how I can apply them and work with them in my life. And the three things I've come up with are developing content around groundwater issues that elevate underrepresented groups, incorporating and integrating sustainability, anti-racism, and EDI explicitly across undergraduate programs like the one I'm part of, and incorporating environmental racism into hydrogeology classes. So the first initiative that I want to tell you about is about the first aspect, which is something I worked with and led with Viviana Ray from University of Pisa in Italy. And we call it the Water Underground Talks, where there are a series of 12 videos where researchers from around the world can introduce themselves through a short interview with Viviana or I, and then give a short research talk about the talks. They're all available for free on waterundergroundtalks.org. And you can use these videos in your class, your training. They're diverse presenters from around the world, highlighting their groundwater research and the researchers themselves. We also post instructor resources that you can use in any way. This is just a sample of questions that one of our presenters, Veena from India, gave. So questions to feed any conversations or discussions in class or during any presentations. For the second initiative, I'm part of a civil engineering program at University of Victoria, and we have a design spine where we have design projects in each class. I teach a fourth year class circled in red here on groundwater hydrology. And these projects, I wanted to better integrate this design spine with muscles and heart, as I'll explain, because the spine is just bones without the strong muscles to support it. So I'm developing a stronger sustainability muscles in our program, but these muscles don't function without blood. So I'm also trying to integrate a heart of EDI and anti-racism. So what that looks like is guiding students through threshold concepts and sustainability thinking, and exposing students to more sustainability frameworks, and consistently integrating EDI as professional practice in our curriculum, and developing an awareness of environmental racism in engineering. And then finally, we'll have this bloodstream of practice of EDI and anti-racism across our curriculum. And we'll be sharing these notes and developments from the fourth year class especially through HydroShare and other methods. So all these resources will be shared. So I want to thank you and encourage you to use these resources and be in touch if you're interested about any of these resources or initiatives. Thank you.